Hello, so happy you could join me on this beautiful day. Hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're at. What I got going on here is a painting that I completed. It's a pre-stretched canvas, 16 by 20. What I did was I covered the top portion with a thin coat of liquid white. The bottom I covered with a gesso paint, a blue and a green mixture. I just mixed it all together and just put it on there. On the bottom I covered it with a thin coat of liquid clear. Then what I did was I traced out a dolphin, because I've never done dolphins or animals before. Traced it out, outlined it on the canvas after I covered everything all in. Then what I did was I covered the sky with some blues, Prussian blue, phthalo blue, and alizarin crimson on a 2-inch brush. Something similar to this. Crisscross strokes. I went across the whole sky. Put some more blue in it. Got some blue colors in there. And what I did was I took a blender brush. I'm going to kind of go over this again so you know how I did it, what I did, what brushes I used. Use this blender brush. I blended the colors all in. Circular motions all the way across. Then what I did was I took a fan brush, just like this, loaded it up with some purple colors. Came in, I did circular motions just with the corner of it. I used the same darker colors, alizarin crimson and the phthalo blue, Prussian blue, to get a purple color for the clouds. What I did was I went in, and I can do some of them now, just blended them in all the way across. Leave the purple in there that you picked up and all the different colors. So you're going to fade all those in and get all kinds of things happening all the way down. Kind of blend that in where you got some distant clouds in there. Get some different textures all happening. Then what I did is I took the same brush, loaded it up with liquid white. I went in and tapped. Got some clouds going, lighter color clouds like you'd see in nature. Just here and there and here. Tapping it. Just like that. Took the blender brush and just with the corner, I just went in and tapped. Tapped and diffused some of the white areas where the clouds were. Just like that. And after that I came in and I took a brush of this size. I went into some white, gray, and black. And I went in and I outlined the dolphin. Just like that, all the way down. And I can go in there now and do some more shading to show you. After you outlined it, you come into some dark colors. And you want to shade it. You want to give the look of it as being round. So you start out with the darker colors on the top and the bottom, and you go in a circular motion. You have that round look. But then with the dolphin, you have to realize too is that their skin, their scales, I guess I'll call it, it's so smooth that you want to get that smooth look to it. And you want to get the lightness up by the face. Blend that in. Where the mouth is, the shadows. Then I took the bottom portion of the paintbrush, loaded it up with some black. I went in and tapped it and gave a perfect circle for its eye. That's an easy way to do it instead of trying to make the circular motions yourself. And the rest of the time I just did shading it in. Getting the texture and the look that I was trying to create. The illusion all the way. Where it's darker, lighter, where you want the shadows to be. You just keep working on that till you get what you're looking for. Get the one fin, blend it in. And after that, I came in with a fan brush and I just tapped with liquid white all the way across to where I got the look of the ocean. Keeping your lines straight as you can because you don't want your water to look like it's going off the canvas. Just tapping it all the way. Tap a little harder down here so you can get the wave look, like there's a wave crashing in. Hope you can hear that. Maybe one's happening right there. That's all you're doing is tapping. Here and there. Then what I did was I took a 2-inch brush, loaded it up with liquid white, titanium white, and I just started tapping where I wanted the water to look like it was coming out, where the dolphin was jumping out of the water. Kind of here and there and there and here. Get that misty look. The higher up it goes, where it's splashing, it gets more misty. Not as bright. Here and there. Maybe where some of it's dropping off of the dolphin. It hits out in front of it. Out here in the water. Just like that. And what I did is I took the 2-inch the fan brush again and went across here and tapped all this in. Tapped it all in where all the water's coming up from the splashing. Maybe it created a wave. Maybe it created some waves over here coming off. All I'm doing is tapping it. You want to leave gaps in there. That one there makes it look like there's levels. After doing that, going over the whole thing, went in, took a little brush, little liner brush, I'll call it, loaded it up with black and gray. I tapped in and made some seagulls. You just tap it and then just pull out on each side. Give the illusion of its wings. After I did that, I went ahead and signed it. Some people use their last name, some people use their initials. I like using my last name. And I also like putting in the year because that'll tell you what year you did it in, and it also gives you a time span of your progression and how good you did, and as you go along you can see how you've improved. Well, this is the first time I ever did anything like this with the dolphin and everything, and I hope you painted along with me, and any colors and information would come across the screen right here for you to paint along with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back. Have a nice day.